Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. Let me tell you why Oscar Dela Hoya is full of shit when he says that Floyd versus Canelo would possibly do $1.5 billion. First of all, where the hell did Oscar get those numbers from? Okay. For real. $1.5 billion. How? Okay. How? How could you make $1.5 billion when Canelo fight on the app and you know Floyd ain't gonna fight on no DAZN? And who would you get to put up that type of money for a boxing match? And how would they make a return? You know, you could do the numbers, and this is easy to say. This is complete bullshit. At best, it might could generate maybe 400 million. Maybe. Do you know how many pay-per-views they would have to sell to generate that? You talking about they would have to be in the tens. You talk about that fight would have to sell like 11 million pay-per-views, possibly at $120 a piece. Not to and then the gate. You talked about the average seat at the gate being like shit $100,000. Okay. And I don't think nobody gonna pay $100,000 to see Canelo or Floyd fight. I'm talking about at the very least, the average ticket would have to be like $50,000. And what stadium would you put it in? Cowboy Stadium? You know Floyd ain't fighting outside of Vegas. You know Floyd ain't gonna fight Mexico. So how would you generate 1.5? You know, Oscar just shows how desperate he is to try to get Floyd in the ring. Oscar wants to make money off Floyd, and we know Floyd ain't gonna let Oscar make a penny off of him. Oscar need to give a mathematical, geographical chart of how this fight could generate 1.5. When you talk those type of numbers, you need to prove how could you generate $1 billion. So basically, at $10 a piece on DAZN, you basically would need. That's what I'm saying. Man, Oscar needs to stop it. Floyd is 42 years old. Canelo is 28, 29, something like that. At this point, of course, Canelo would be the favorite. Okay, because he's been more active. He's fought constantly since the Floyd Mayweather fight. Floyd Mayweather retired in 2015, and he's only fought, well, really 1.5 times if you include that whatever that was that happened on New Year's Eve. So it's no way. Floyd would have to come out of retirement, and he'd have to take like 2 to 3 tune-up fights before he'd be really ready for Canelo. Now, we know a lot of these, we know a certain demographic of people would love to see Floyd fight Canelo because they think Canelo could get Floyd. Now, the thing is, Floyd, he schooled Canelo when they fought, and that's just the bottom line. Canelo should just move on. Because let me tell you something. Let's just say it does happen. And what if Canelo loses to Floyd again at 42? Do you know what that does to Canelo's career? Okay, so that's a risk for Canelo. And what weight class would they fight at? But I'm going to talk about what's going to happen with Canelo. Mark my words. Mark my words, what's going to happen. I can pretty much tell you what's going to happen with Canelo next, more than likely. So, at the end of the day, that type of money ain't out there for Floyd versus Canelo. Oscar is full of shit. And people need to say that. And you can get mad and you can thumb down the video all you want, because it's just fact. There is no way in hell Floyd Mayweather and Canelo could generate $1.5 billion. Okay. Like I say, when you talk those type of numbers, you need to explain to us, how could a fight like that generate $1.5 billion? Like I said, the only way a fight like that could generate, I'm serious. I'm talking about, you would have to sell tens of millions of pay-per-views. Then you would have to have a ridiculous gate. So I mean, I'm talking about, you would have to charge like, you know what I'm saying? Even on pay-per-view, you would have to, if you want to run commercials or advertisement during like intermissions, you probably would have to charge like $1 million for 30 seconds. It's just no way that could happen. And don't come on here trying to, and don't no idiot, no diehard Canelo fan saying that that's possible. Okay, just stop it. Don't even waste your time. There's no way in hell that a fight like that could do that type of money. Oscar is talking out the side of his ass. You know, real talk. Anyway, man, I'm out.